Hello, fellow flamenco enthusiasts, and welcome to Everything Flamenco and a new year. It is 2025. We are actually starting with some exciting things for the podcast, some new sound equipment, which is hopefully a bit better, and let's see how this goes. I'm your host, La Hugo, and let's start the new year with episode 35. Let's send some good intentions for the year, and I'm going to give you a bit of guidance on how to set your own affirmations. So let's go. So in episode 31 of last year, we spoke about affirmations and how that can really help get you in the right mindset to be positive for your dancing career, if you have a career, or if you're just doing it for fun, how that can help you. And then we also did a little bonus where you can listen to affirmations, but I'm sure not everybody wants to listen to my voice alone. So I'm going to give you a bit of guidance on how to write your own affirmations and perhaps just get you ready for the year to come. A lot of people like to start the year with some New Year's resolutions. I don't really believe in that. I believe that if you want to do something, you need to get to it right away. But something that you can start this year is some more positive self-talk. So we tend to all speak to ourselves quite negatively, and affirmations can really help you to change that mindset. When you listen to yourself, when you read affirmations, I'm going to give you guidance on how to do that, how to write your own. It can really reset your mind and the way that you think, and that can really help you going forward. Writing affirmations is a great way to set clear intentions and to foster positive change. So to create really powerful and actionable affirmations, it helps to ask yourself some key questions that align with your goals and mindsets and really make it personal, something that you will resonate with. And I'm going to give you some questions, and these questions can guide you to create your own affirmations that will really resonate deeply for you and will set you up for success. I'm going to give you a list of reflective questions. Try and really make it personal, and obviously also needs to be attainable. So don't say, I am going to be the principal dancer of whatever company for the next year if you are only starting out or something like that. So that's to be attainable. Some reflective questions to start off will be like, what is your core intention for the year? So what overarching goal do you want to achieve for the year? Think about one thing that you really, really want to do and achieve for the year. Obviously, these affirmation guidances, it's for in general, so you can apply them to your everyday life, or you can customize them for your dance goals or flamenco goals for the year. So let me just add in the flamenco twist so that there is a touch point, because the podcast is called Everything Flamenco after all. So just think about, what overarching goal do you want to reach for the year? So ask yourself, so how would I like to feel on the 31st of December 2025, looking back on the year that I've had? What would I have been most proud of to have achieved? And then another one would be, what do I want to focus on? So which areas of my life do I want to focus on for the year? For myself, is most of the time it's dancing. Obviously also in my career, because, you need to make a living. But yeah, when it comes to affirmations, I tend to negative self-talk. I think I've mentioned this in an episode before. So it's really nice to do some affirmations specifically for dancing. But it's for you to decide. So what area of your life do you really want to focus on? Is it your career? Is it a hobby? Is it family? Is it finances? Is it your dancing? What do you want to focus on for the year? And what do you want to prioritize? So an example is like, where do I want to improve my mindset and the actions that I'm taking for the priority that I've set? And then another thing to consider also is like, what limiting beliefs do I need to overcome? So what am I maybe subconsciously, maybe consciously doing to sabotage myself? What thoughts of beliefs do I have or have I had in the past that is really keeping me back? And how do I approach that to release that negativity that's keeping me back? Think about what old habits or mindsets do I have that no longer serve me or that I don't really want to have anymore. And then the next one is, so what do I need to do to make my goals possible? So which actions do I need to take to make my goals possible? So what empowering beliefs will help me to get over the line, to feel confident and to be motivated to achieve my goals? You can think about what positive affirmations or thoughts can I embrace that will empower me and that will make me feel stronger and more positive. Next one to think about is, how do I want to grow as a person? What personal qualities or habits do I want to improve on to grow as a human being? And what can I do to nurture myself? An example to think about is, what values do I want to embody every day? For example, what are my non-negotiables when it comes to my actions? And then another one to think about is, what specific actions will move me forward? So what concrete steps can I take that will make a tangible difference in reaching my goals? What are little things? It doesn't have to be big things. So which little things can you do daily that you can commit to, that is possible to do every day, that will really bring your desires to life and to help you to reach your goals for the year? And then another one to think about, so what do I need to let go of? What is there in my life that no longer serves me and that I need to separate myself from? Which people, habits, situations no longer serve me? What can I do to release that, to create space for better things to come? What negativity or fear do I choose to release this year? If it doesn't have to be everything, it's always also, if it becomes overwhelming, it's good to think about small steps. So think of one thing that you really want to let go of this year. It can be even reducing screen time or changing jobs if it's something big, but think of one thing that you really want to let go of this year that's no longer having a positive influence on your life. And another one to think about is, how do I want to feel every day? When I wake up, when I go to bed, and I think about the day, how do I want to feel about what I've done for the day or what I'm looking forward to for the day? What emotions and state of mind do I want to have, or in what state of mind do I want to be? What do I want to embrace more often so that I can feel better and more positive? Which positive emotions do I want to attract in my life? Think about what is fulfilling for you and what will make you feel that it was a successful year for you at the end of the year. What would that look like? What does success look like for me in terms of health, of wealth, relationships, dance performance? Who do I want to become by the end of the year? How do I want to change to become a better version of myself by the end of the year? What traits or qualities do I want to enhance, or what would I like to have? What would I like to embody to make me feel more fulfilled? What person do I envision myself becoming by the end of the year? A lot of questions to think about, so let's move on to some key tips to write really effective affirmations. So something that I find extremely important when you are writing your affirmations is to use present tense. So write your affirmations or speak your affirmations if you are going to do a recording for yourself as if it is already happening. So what you are envisioning for yourself is already in the present. That really helps you to align your brain with the beliefs that the change is already in progress, it's already happening, and it really helps to make you feel that you are doing it already. So if you are constantly telling yourself, if you're doing a flamenco affirmation, for example, my steps are clear and precise. I'm practicing every day. Today I'm practicing. So if you have to listen to that affirmation in the morning, it's going to start feeling strange to you if you don't do that for the day, because you already told yourself that you are doing it for the day. So that's where the present tense becomes really important. And then the next key is to be very specific. Don't make vague affirmations. I am achieving my dreams. Be specific about your goals. I am on the right path to master this choreography for the year. The tangos choreography. It's not a generalization. You need to be very specific in your affirmations. It needs to be clear and measurable so that your brain can be reprogrammed to really understand what it is that you are trying to reach. For example, a general one can be also, I am consistently going to class 2 times a week to improve my dancing. I don't make excuses that are not valid to skip class. I am consistent and dedicated, and I go to my classes 2 times a week. Another one that's also very important is to use positive language. You need to frame your affirmations in a positive and empowering way and avoid any negative self-talk, which is so easy to do for us. Don't use limiting words. For example, instead of saying, I am not a bad dancer, you can say, I am a good dancer. Not saying, I am not going to miss class. You will say, I am going to class every week. And then also include emotion. Use language that evokes feelings that really make the affirmation more real and motivating for you. For example, I feel abundant and grateful that I am healthy enough to dance and that I get to live my passion. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to dance. And as I've said before, it's also important to keep your affirmations realistic. It needs to be something that is still attainable for you. Doesn't matter how much hard work it costs, but it shouldn't be pie in the sky type things. So rather make small steps towards reaching your goals rather than things that are not going to be realistic. Also, if your affirmations feels too distant from your reality, they're not going to work. If you do have a very pie in the sky, as I call it, goal that you want to reach, you can rephrase your affirmation to make it more attainable over the short term. So say, for example, you want financial freedom. You can say, I am strongly on my way to obtaining financial freedom, and I am proud of the progress that I am making. So let's go over to some examples that you can use for your affirmations. And like I said, you can customize them for yourself. So let's do some examples. So for personal growth, you can say something like, I am constantly growing, learning and evolving into the best version of myself. Or I choose to embrace every challenge as an opportunity for personal development. If you're looking at health and well-being, you can say, I am in perfect health, feeling energized and strong every day. Or I nourish my body with healthy food, exercise and rest. Or even I am working on my body to keep it strong and fit enough to dance and be the best dancer that I can be. When you're looking at career and success, and even success in your dancing, you can use something like, I am confidently moving forward in my career or in my dancing, achieving my goals with passion and confidence and persistence. Or you can say, I'm attracting opportunities that align with my skills and values. And these are still a bit general, so really make it personal for yourself. When it comes to relationships, you can say, for example, I attract positive, loving, and supportive people into my life. When it comes to dancing, you can say, I am part of a talented and supportive dance community. Or you can say, I communicate openly and effectively, and I'm building deep and meaningful relationships with the people around me. When you think about financial abundance, maybe not just enough perhaps to buy all those flamenco shoes and nice skirts and pay for extra classes and things like that. But when it comes to financial abundance, you can say, I'm a magnet for wealth and abundance, and I create prosperity with my actions. Or you can say, I am creating enough additional income to pay for my dance addiction. So when it comes to mindset and motivation, you can say, for example, I'm resilient and confident and I'm overcoming obstacles with ease. Or you can say, I choose positive thoughts and focus on what I can control. And again, you can hear it's definitely the positive focus. Don't say, I focus on what I can control. You don't say, I don't focus on what I can't control. When we talk about creativity and passion, and I guess that's also where the dancing fits in, is to say I'm inspired every day to pursue my passions and to create meaningful work, or I trust my creative abilities to bring my dreams to life. And then when we talk about gratitude and joy, and say I'm deeply grateful for the abundance in my life and I attract more every day. And then you can also say, I choose joy and positivity, knowing that every day is a gift. We're going to close it off there. I think I spoke long enough. I really hope that will help you write your own affirmations and really also then help you to reach your goals for the year. To close off this episode, I just want to say, when you are crafting your affirmations, just make sure that they resonate with you and with your core values and motivations. The more you can connect with what you are telling yourself over and over, the more likely you are then to be able to reprogram your brain to help you to reach those goals that you want. The more you can connect emotionally and energetically with your words, the more powerful they will become, and the more likely they will be to guide you for your actions throughout the year. So I hope that you found that helpful. I think I'm going to redo my affirmations for the year as well. And Yeah, also check out our Instagram page. We are making a few changes, some aesthetic changes, and the way that we post. Let me know if there's anything specific you'd like to hear about for the year. It can be dance related, it can be mindset related, it can be flamenco related, it can be Spain related. I will do research as far as I can and really try and let you listen to what you would like to listen to. That's why I started the podcast in the first place, because I couldn't find any flamenco related podcast that really addressed what I wanted to hear. So I hope that this reaches the listeners that would like to hear what I have to say. And I'm gonna leave it there, and I will see you in the next episode out next Monday. So I guess then it's ole!